Okay. Right. So that should be live. Let's go to the watch page. Okay. Hopefully everyone can hear me. I don't know if I'm having trouble with the sound in the microphone at the moment. Right. So, and looks like I've frozen, which is typical. Let's see. And I am still streaming according to there. Let's refresh the page a little bit. There we go. Just put my volume up a little bit, hopefully. Everyone can hear. Say everyone, there's nobody online. Oh, there's 4 people watching. Hey guys, how you doing? Right, I know it's all. This is weird. I'm still trying to get things up and running. Been trying for the past hour to get things sorted, and you know, pain in the whatchamacallits. Oh yeah, everything's working fine, right? Okay, good. Hey, how's it going, Russell? Alex, yeah, pretty good, man. Pretty good. As I say, I've got about a 20-30 second delay on here. I have no idea why, but I do. Everything's working fine, right? Okay, good. Hey, how's it going, Russell? Alex, yeah, pretty good, man. Pretty good. Right, so, being as I've got about a 20-30 second delay on here. I have no idea why. Right, I'm going to mute my volume. There we go. So I'm going to make a start now. Basically all I'm going to be doing is just the top half of the saucer section, because I still need to sand down the sides here. Let's see if we can see. You can see that there. Still need to sand, putty and sand along here, and where the nacelles are as well. So I'm just going to do the top section at the moment. And what I want to do first, I want to paint this inside here. Now let's make sure there's no dust inside it. And what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to do a mix of a couple of different colours. I'm going to be using Weapon Bronze and Vallejo's Model Air Silver. That's what I'm going to be doing. So I've got a cup here. Before I do that, actually, mask off. I want to mask off some of these bits here, just the front, because I don't care if the back. I'm going to be painting the back anyway at some point, and obviously the little marker lights. If I can get this damn thing open, come on, open. Yeah, ship is looking great. Love the colour. Yeah, cheers, Alex. It's a lovely kit. I have to admit, I've never done a Mobius model before, and it's absolutely brilliant to work with. So let's just put some mask all around here. Now, this is just to protect some of my lighting thingies here, and a little dollop on there. And another one on there, and some just here. And I think I do just a little bit on the bridge window here, just to make sure there's no paint going on it. And a little tiny bit up there. Right, there we go. Okay. So yeah, as I say, hey, how you doing, Steph? Steph, that's it. It is Steph or Steve? Steph, I can't remember. It's one of the two. Guys, Budget Modeler. He's got some brilliant videos. Go look at him. Go watch his videos after I finish my live stream, of course. But go watch his videos because he's got some really brilliant tutorials on how to make all sorts of weird and wonderful things. I.e. how to make your own thin glue. And later on tonight, I think it's about 7, he's got a premiere coming on. How to make your own modelling putty. So go watch him. He's got loads of videos. He's absolutely brilliant. I love the guy. I think he's brilliant. I wish I could do things like that. Right, so what I'm using is the Weapon Bronze. Just going to put a few drops in my cup here, because this stuff is quite thick. Don't need a lot because I'm only doing the inside here for now. A little bit of silver. Do the shake and vac and put the freshness back. Do the shake and vac and put the freshness back. Can you get copyrighted for singing an ad? Probably could. So pretend I didn't sing that. That never happened. So I'm going to put a little bit of silver in with that. I'm going to get a couple of bits of... Forgot to get down. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Right. Oh, yeah. Right, so want to put a couple of drops of fluid retarder in. That just stops it drying too quick. Flow improver. That helps it flow through the airbrush. And some thinners in there. Go, and a spot of Vallejo black. Just a spot, not a lot. Not a lot. No problem, you deserve it, man. Right, just 2 drops of black in there. Okay. And mix it all in. I think I might need a bit more brown, actually. It's not coming out as much as I would have liked. Let's put a bit more of this copper in. I mean, I could have just what's the word I'm looking for? Just put some copper directly on there, but I didn't want it a direct copper color because I want to put a copper color on here, but then I'm going to dry brush a lighter shade of copper on there. So let's get some more copper in. and just mix it all up. Oh, that's better. It's a bit thick at the minute. Let's add a couple more drops of black, and that'll darken it up nicely. Actually, this looks like a nice colour. If I ever do the NX01, that's a lovely colour for that. Yeah, I need to thin that down a bit more. It's a bit too thick to go through the airbrush. And these thinners are my own make. Let's have a look. There we go, that should do. Now I've got the airbrush. Excuse me, this one is Bart Sharp. No, this is a K-Moon one. My Bart Sharp one's over there. That's for my fine detail paints. But just going to pour a little tiny bit into the airbrush. As I say, don't need a lot. Now I'm not worrying about masking any of this off because I want a slight overspray, but I don't want a lot of overspray. Right, that's coming out too high, so let's bring that down to about 10 psi. There we go, perfect. So what I'm going to do now, I'm all cack-handed, is just spray this colour on, just have a little bit coming over the edges. So it's going to be fairly subtle. Make sure I get around the edges here. There we go. I think that's looking pretty good already. Have you moved into your new man cave? Yeah, I'm actually in my man cave right this second. Alex, if you hear any banging, or if you start seeing me start sliding over and things start falling down, please call 999 because that means the shed has tipped over because the wind is horrendous at the minute. I think got a bit too much there, but that's fine. And I want to make sure I want to get in all the little nooks and crannies. Shouldn't need any more on the outside edges. Got plenty on there. Oh, and excuse the airbrush. I don't know if you... Hopefully, I was having trouble with the sound where it was whistling. Hopefully it's not whistling anymore. Just a very quick shot of the man cave. Let's get the camera out here. I don't know how good it is because as I say, I've got a 30-second delay or so, but that's the man cave pretty much. Let's plonk it back. Right, so that's that done. Let's quickly empty this out. So as you can see, I've got a light dusting of this colour on there, and it looks pretty darn good. But I mean, I'm biased. I'm gonna say it's looking pretty darn good, aren't I? So let's get rid of some of that. Not all of it, just some of it. I'll get rid of that. What's in there? Get my thinner in there. Clean the airbrush out a bit. So yeah, to be honest, it's a lot more space than what I had previously. Compared to, I was only working on just an A3 sheet. You know the A3 cutting boards? That's what I was working on off of. That's that space when it was in my bedroom. So it wasn't really ideal. But this is brilliant. I've got like two A3 sheets of space over on the side. I've got my spraying area over here. Yeah, loving it. Alright, let's get that back in there and spray this through. So there we go. Now I'm just going to get there was another colour in here that I wanted. What flavour are you? No. Where are you? Where is it? Strong tone. And now I'm going to use this. It's a strong tone ink that I'm going to use. But I'm going to mix it with what's left inside the cup here. And what this should do is darken it down just a little bit. Not too much, it's just a little bit. Okay, that's not as dark as I expected it to be, actually. So I think what I will do is just spray it with the actual dark tone. So let's put a little bit of dark tone in my airbrush. A little bit of thinner. Give it a mix. Test it out. Okay. Alright. Take this end cap off. Right. And let's darken this down just a bit more. Oh, that's a bit better. Because what this ink will do, it will still keep the colour that's there, but at the same time it'll help enhance what's already there. And I think I got this from Army Painter, I believe it was. As I say, it's just very lightly going across it. And there we go. And to me that's looking lovely already. The only problem with doing live stream painting is that, well, I've got to wait for things to dry. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, got to wait for things to dry. Let's pump that up a little bit. Now, I haven't put any gloss coats or anything on here just yet, because I'm going to use something slightly different. And oh bugger, that's a noisy sod, isn't he? What's leaning on it? Oh yeah, of course there's loads of stuff leaning on it. Hang on. Yeah. That'll do. It'll do. So I'm going to let this dry. Excuse me. I'm going to let this dry. I can't. Yeah, you can see it looks a lot darker now compared to what it was before. And excuse the belly. You're going to have to just deal with the belly. The belly's not going. I have to deal with it, so you guys can deal with it as well. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. And what I'm going to do is an old trick I found when I used to do gunpla builds a long time ago. No, the camera's over here, Rob, not the other way around this time. There you go, this is what I'm going to be using. Chalk pastels. I'm going to be using certain colours, mainly these three browns and a couple of reds and oranges, to go along the edges and things like that. But before we do that, there's one thing I did want to do, and that is have a quick vape. Thinking about it, I'm just going to get my heat gun out. I'm going to dry that up a bit quicker. And so it'll be a little bit of a loud noise, I'm afraid. And it's going to be covering the fart I'm going to be doing. So, yeah, apologies. So let's get the heat gun on here. If ever you're going to be using a heat gun, do not stay in one place for a long time. Just keep it moving. If you keep it in one place for a long time, you will regret it. Big time. I'm on my lowest setting as well. There we go, that'll do it. Let's put you back up there. And oh, I haven't got something to hang you on, have I? Okay, you'll just have to go on the floor for now. Stay there, good boy. So what's everyone building? I know, Alex, you're doing your JJ prize. How's that going? I've still got to finish my JJ prize. I know Steph at Budget Modeler, he's doing I want to say a Tomcat, but I don't think it is a Tomcat. Can't remember what it is, but he does a live build with his friend, and that's really interesting to watch. It's actually quite funny as well. Russell Williamson, I don't know what you're building. Are you building anything at the moment, or do you just like watching, or you building Gunpla? Because I think I've also uploaded a video earlier, hopefully it should have been done earlier, of my build of the Liga Jaeger Zero. No, Liga Zero Jaeger, that's the one. I keep getting that all confuddled. Right, so what I want to do is, now this is pretty much dry, I want to get a lighter colour and just dry brush just along the, keeping the darker recesses, but just use a very light colour. I'm thinking aluminium from Vallejo acrylic as well. Brush, where's a good brush for that? I don't want to use that one. That one will do. Let's put you back in there. And for this, I'm just going to put a little dab on the soaking that right in there, so I'll put you on here. Now again with this, dry brushing, this is for the people that don't know dry brushing. You get paint on your brush and wipe most of it, if not all of it, off. Okay, and then just very lightly go over the raised edges. No, that brush is no good. I'm going to have to use this one. Okay, and then very lightly just go over some of the raised areas. And what that will do, that will just keep the darker detail, but give you nicer highlights. And just keep them, and just keep on doing it until you get the results that you want. I don't want it too in your face, because obviously this is weathered. So I was debating for a long time whether to do the, I'm building the Revel Tarzan as the U.S.S. Oh, nice one. Nice one. At first I had the two ships merging into one then for the moment. The DS9 Defiant and the Tarzan. That actually, that'd be a good kit build. A kit bash, putting the two together like that. Now I think that would be pretty cool. So a little tiny bit more, I think. And just going on here. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. The old brushes a bit of clean. There we go. So, how has everybody bit. How far have you got with your build? Well, so I'm guessing it's just the registry name and number that's going to be changed, or are you doing a different color scheme to your TOS build with the U.S.S Defiant? I'm curious. Oh, it's raining. I hope it don't start thundering. As I say, if I'm starting tipping or going over the place, please phone the police or someone to help. Yeah. No, not looking forward to that. Right. Green strawberry paint mask. Yeah, I have those as well, actually, to be fair. I have those because I'm going to be... guess what? I'm still doing my TOS as well, but mine is the original generation TOS. Not screen accurate, or accurate as the actual model itself, but it's my interpretation of what I think it looked like on the screen when I was younger. That's basically what I'm doing, and I'm going to be using the paint mask to do the registry. I was thinking of using the decals, but then I thought no, because I'm going to be doing the 1350 Enterprise refit. I want to learn to use the paint masks, so I'm going to be doing the what's the word I'm looking for? Dagnabbit. Paint masks for the Aztec on the 350. So I'm going to practice using that on my TOS build, the 1650 by Revell, the similar one, the same one that you've got. Right, what's next? That's pretty dry now, which I'm happy about, because I want this to be like this coppery colour, but I didn't want it too deep and dark or anything like that. I wanted it just a little bit fadey and things like that. So that's actually looking not too bad. So next thing we're going to do is grab something I can use. Something like that smaller one will do, I think. There we go. And what I'm going to do now is just add some streaking effects and things like that, but with the colours. And I think we're going to go with this colour here. This is a nice rusty colour, and again, this is for all the people that don't know how to do this. And I do remember Steph, Budget Modeler, he has done a tutorial on how to make your own weathering powders using this very same technique. So basically all I'm going to do is use my knife just at a slight angle and scrape away. That should be enough for now. I might add just a little bit of orange to that. Not a lot, but just a little. Right, then I'm going to get another brush. Now my brush needs to be dry, otherwise this ain't going to work. I need a slightly thicker brush, yeah, you'll do. Oh, it's really peeing it down outside. Right, okie dokie. So let's just mix these paints in. Not paints, the actual powders. I want to shake some of it off. And this is where it's going to get interesting, because I haven't done weathering on a starship ever. So this is my first time. Hey, how you doing, Retrek? Yeah, you did as well. Yes, but I haven't seen that yet. Literally, haven't seen that yet. I have to cut some of the inner bases out to get there together. Ooh. Oh wait, inner braces. My Revell didn't have inner braces, I don't think. Oh, are you talking about in the engineering section? Those circular, semi-circular bits in hull. Yes, there we go. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Or in the actual saucers section. Hull. No, the hull will be the bottom bit, Rob. Yeah. Come on. Hello. I'm a me. Right. So, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start bringing it down, not everywhere, but just like putting it in places here and there. Oh, I do believe it might even be thundering. And just get some of this going. Now I haven't put any any kind of undercoats or not undercoats. What's the word I'm looking for? Gloss coats or anything. You've taken the saucer you're painting out of frame. Oh, damn it! Damn it! Sorry. There we go. It's my bad. So just gonna dab on these powders here and then smoosh it along. Need to clean up some areas. Is it in shot now? Secondary hole, okay. Hopefully it's in shot now. Let's put a couple of these powders here. Right, okay. I think I might need to go with a slightly darker colour. So, yeah, okay, good. Yeah, so let's get some to here. The only problem with my new man cave setup, I have to share it with ants. They're a nice enough bunch, I suppose, but they don't tend to talk that much, which kind of depressing a little bit. They could say hello every now and then instead of just running around the whole place, but no, they don't. Right, so going with this reddy colour first. Then I'm going to go over a few bits with some brown. And hopefully, once it's all done, it's going to look good. Famous last words, that is. The famous last words. That's what that is. Let's get some dabbies going on here. Basically what I'm doing, just for people that don't know, I'm dabbing it on in places, not every place, just in some places. But then I'm using the brush to move it in a certain direction. There's some of it I need to get rid of. Some of it's got too much, but that's fine, I can deal with that. As I say, this is the first time, I mean, Gundam model kits I used to do back in the day, and I still do love doing them. But they're a lot easier, because this I'm having to think about where I need to put it. As I say, I'm only doing the top saucer today. I'm not doing anything else. Right, let's get my bigger one now and just give that a good old brush over. Right, okay. Now it's going to look quite stark at the moment, but once we're done, and I put some clear coat over the top of it, it's not going to look anywhere near as stark, because it will water it down a bit, for want of a better word. Right, so now let's get the brown. And just scrape on some of that. Lovely goodness. And I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to dab it in places. So this should help darken things a bit, hopefully. This by the way, you have to bear with me as well. This is only my second live stream I've ever done. I've not really done live streams at all, to be fair, and so you're gonna have to bear with me. I'm not very good at this. So recheck. I got my part that I ordered from Revell for the Kazon Fight Raider, and they sent me a piece of a plane, a tail piece of a plane engine or airplane. Would you believe that? It doesn't look nothing like the picture I sent them. It's completely the wrong thing altogether. So I'm going to have to just go with what I did with and try and just do my little thing that I made, and hopefully it will work. But yeah, I couldn't believe that. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? Right, okay. Now I'm going to use my airbrush, make sure there's nothing in it, and just give it a dusting off of all the extra bits I don't want. What's that? Okay. Looks like I had a fingerprint mark in the kit. This powder found it. So that's not. I need to do that top bit there. Let's grab some of this. Someone here, like that. This kit has crevices everywhere. Okay, that'll do. Oh no, not finished. No, not by a long shot. I think I'm pretty much done with the actual pastels for the moment. I might decide to add a bit more later, I might not. But now, what I need to do is give it a quick seal, and hopefully that will, for want of a better word, deaden it down a bit. And I need, where you gone? Oh, there it is. And for that, I use my Fledge floor polish. If I can get it open. And just put a couple of drops in there. Put this down to really low. 10. Lower. Here we go to 10. That's it. And now hopefully giving us a little bit of a misting. That went quick. And I forgot to open the door. There we go. Open that door a little bit. Sorry if it's not my hands in the way. Okay. Now, here comes the fun part. Grab some tissue. And while it's still damp, wipe it up. This wiping will, what that'll do, that'll create streaks. Hopefully it's still in shot. The radars weren't maintained by the casing, so make it look like it was patched up panel. Yeah, I think I'll show you what I've done to it later. It's not great, but it should suffice. Let's put just a little bit more on there. And I'm almost, but not quite, pulling it off. I'm just letting it streak. Like that. I don't know what the like that looks like to you guys yet, but there we go. That's it. Right, let's have a look. See what that looks like to you. Well, let's get ready for sit cam. I'm gonna bring. Only problem with the tissue is you get a little tiny bit stuck in there. There we go. Make sure it's all out. Right, so just a very quick overview. I think that's sufficiently dirty. Don't know about you. I mean, it's not exactly. Again, it's not screen accurate, but I'm not going for screen accuracy. If I was going for screen accuracy, I would never do model kits because I would never get to screen accuracy. But there you go. That's that done there. So I apologise for the shaky sit cam. But it's a very, very subtle kind of look to it, and that's what I like about it. It's not too in your face or anything. It's nice and subtle. So I'm going to let this dry for a little bit, and because what I'm going to do is talk about panel lining, because this is going to be panel lined, but I'm going to do it slightly differently than what I would normally do. And I just realised I didn't put anything on my windows here. The shower should be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Yes, they can be dirty windows. Does that mean I didn't do it on the other side as well? Yeah, of course I didn't. Yeah. So we're gonna have dirty windows on the sides here, but that's fine. The light should still go through. No, yeah, you're right. Who did? I can't remember who actually sold them. It's been such a long while since I watched Voyager. Absolutely a long time. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to leave that for a little bit. Let that dry off. And then I'm going to hit it with a couple more coats of the... Actually, I can do that right now. A couple more coats of the glass. Whoops, sorry, it didn't mean to hit the microphone. Just a little bit more. Wasn't it those guys from the Year of Hell that was supplying the Kazon? You know, the time people. Was it time people? I don't know. It's, as I say, been a little while since I watched it. Right, let's get that in there. Let's get my heat gun at the ready, so I apologise, it's going to make a noise. Let that dry for a minute. Yeah, okay. Now I know Steph at Budget Modeler, he's also got a live stream going on tonight at 7 o'clock. I'm not telling you to go watch him, but you can go watch him if you want to, but you really want to stay and watch me. That's what you want to do. So I'm going to make sure that fully finishes drying before I do anything else to it. And I might do a light cover of the paint I was using for it, if I can remember where I put the damn thing, because I made enough of it just in case I needed to. So just a light dusting over certain areas, because I've got too much of a concentration up here, so a very light dusting should cure that, hopefully. Let me see if that's the one. Yep, that's the one. Well, that's it, that's the ticket. I found it. Now, normally when I panel line, like when I'm doing like my Gundam model kits and that, I'd use a black what's it called, enamel paint, thin it down with lighter fluid and panel line where I need to. I don't want to do that with this, because I want the panel line to be visible but subtle. So it has to be darker than the whole colour, but at the same time subtle. So that's going to be interesting. I've got to try and figure that out. And no comments about what I'm doing in my hand. I'm using my left hand, so it's not right. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Right. So let's get a little bit of this in there. Again, I don't want a lot of this. Oh, no, I've still got thing in there. Get rid of you. Okay. There. Let's put. Just lay a light dusting over there. It's just a light dusting over some of the bits. I say the light dusting will still show it through, but it's just where it's a bit too much. As I say, I want this weathering effect to be very subtle. I think that's pretty much got it. Yeah, that's better. There. You can still see it, but it's not as in your face as it was earlier, which is just the ticket. Just the ticket. Actually, I need to do just a little tiny bit more here. There. I think that'll do. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Right, let's get some thinners in there to wash that out. I've seen people use shoe polish to bring out the panel lines before. Yeah, I don't have shoe polish though. And occasionally my slaves to the trade, after overthrowing them, they took all of their ships, but being technologically inferior, didn't maintain. They, of course, they didn't. Yeah. There's another race that's very similar to that, isn't there? Oh yeah, Klingon. They didn't really take care of their machines, even though they got. No, they stole the Did the Klingons steal the cloaking technology from the Romulans? Because I think the Romulans made it first, or did the Romulans sell it? It's difficult to try and keep things in my head, because after watching Discovery, it's changing things, and I don't like that. You know, it's changing the whole canon and how things work, and I'm not too keen on that at all. Yeah, shoe polish. I haven't got any shoe polish per se. I suppose I could buy some. I haven't even got any like decent brown colour I could use. Because again, a brown colour would be nicer to wipe it on and then wipe it off. That would also be a good thing. I suppose I could use. Wonder what the strong tone is going to look like if I do a panel line with it. I don't really want to test it on there. Let's let me get my blade. Where's blade? And I mean my scalpel, not Wesley. Right. Let's get some of this ink, because I don't think this ink flows very well, so it needs to be watered down, because it's quite gloopy. You wouldn't think it, but it is. So 1, 2 drops on there. Mix it in, and let's see what this does. It's not flowing as well as I would like. And it has filled the gap. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Let's do it on a piece that's not a bit that's not going to be seen, I think. So do it on a small piece under here. Oh well, the capillary action does take it. And you can't really see the difference though. And don't know if you can see. No, hang on, yeah. Romulans traded the cloaking technology for the D7 ships. The Klingons traded warp technology for warp tech with the. You see, I'm positive in Discovery they've done it the other way around, where they were borrowing the. They got the cloaking technology off of the Romulans in Discovery. So I don't know if you can see. I'm just going to switch to my OBS screen, because I can then see exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, turn around, turn him around. You go in there, you go in there. Right, it's that lighting. There we go. These two have been panel lined, whereas these haven't. I think it's very hard to make out that it's actually been done. I think I've got that hand falling up my leg. Hang on. There we go. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether to go with black now or just continue with something like that. Because I don't think I have a darker shade. No, you're still crawling up my fucking leg. Get off! Come on, get off there. There we go. Right, I think I'm going to have a little bit of a vape break and think about this. Because I don't want... Let's have a look, see with what black looks like. A bit of black on there. And where's my thingy thing? Well, rinse you off. Get some of that in there. You can't see what I'm doing here, but basically I'm just putting some black paint down and adding some thinner. Oh, that needs a lot of thinner. There we go. Okay. Right, so let me go. Get off. Get off, thank you. Let's go on the opposite side with the black. Don't know. Let me go back to the OBS. Right, so on this side I've used these two here. I've got black and then the brown on there. It's difficult to see in this light as well. I think the black might be the way to go. Let's try it on a main piece. I can always paint over that bit. Let's go over here. Okay, not sure. Really, I'm not sure. Right, I'll let that dry, wipe it off and have a look, and then I'll switch it to OBS so you can see. So it's already switched over to OBS. Let's see if I can get this over here. Don't know if you can see that there. Let's get the focus. There we go. You can see where I've put it on these bits here. Don't know whether it's too stark though. That's the problem. Is if it's too stark, then it's no point in going with that. Yeah, I think black might be a bit too much. So let's wipe some of that off. And for that, I'm just using water. Okay, there we go. Right, okay, so black is definitely a bit too much, so I'm going to have to figure out what to use. I might do Alex's thingy idea about the what's the word? Oh, I can't even think of the word now. The shoe polish. I might go with that. It is bigger than I thought as well. I mean, it's smaller than I thought for a 350 kit, but at the same time, it's a good ass kit. it's really good, mate. It's what I'm actually enjoying it. It's very detailed. There's so much to it. And if I was doing my pin wash, it would take me forever to do it all. So I'm thinking a full-on wash and then wipe off, but with a brown. But before I do that, I'm going to need to do a lot more coats of gloss over the top of it first. Before I do that, and go from there. Yeah. Right, excuse me for a minute. I think I'm gonna take 5 minutes. You chat amongst yourselves. I've only got 3 people watching, but that's fine. I'm just gonna have a quick vape. I'm not gonna go anywhere. We can still chat. I'm just gonna have a quick vape and a drink, and go do that bit, and then we come back to this while I have a think about things. Canadian Starships, how you doing, man? You good? I really want to get that ship that you're building, the Delta. No, it's not a Delta Flyer. What am I talking about? Is it a Delta something? Oh, now I'm gonna have to YouTube it, Google it even. Ah, dear me. Hopefully this won't slow down my speeds. Where are you? Can't remember what it's called. I will know any moment now. I won't. No, I won't. Right, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. Oh yeah, I've got the best singing voice in the world. Nova Class, that's it. Andrew, I knew it. I knew it was Nova Class. Yes, God dear. I tell you what, if I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. I mean, you can see what I'm like without a brain. Yeah, right, I need to wait for this to dry because it's still got some damp pieces around the edges here. I'm wondering if... I'm just trying to see what I've got in here that I could use. So I could mix some of the floor polish that I use, the future floor polish, with some brown. That might work, but I need a dark enough brown. So I've got fur brown, which isn't quite right. No, not brown. What am I talking about? I want a dark grey. The panel lines, I think. It's just finding out where I put my dark greys. Got all my paints and everything in 3 drawers. So having to go through them is a bit of a pain. What you are matte black, no. That's not what I want. Right, okay. Oh, my Tamiya drawer. What do I have in my Tamiya drawer? Medium sea grey, soft tone. I think even on Tamiya I've only got light grey, so I might have to mix my own I want it grey. I want it dark, but not too dark. But I don't want it black. Brown might be an option. That, because I think brown would probably be the best option anyway, because it goes hand in hand with the rusty, weathery kind of look that I'm going for. I mean, the red name registry should come out fine in black. That should come out just great. And not too much on that little dot. Yeah, so the registry is going to look okay. Yeah, let's all hit my microphone and go from there. A tiny bit more in there, I think. There we go. Yeah, the black on the registry is fine. Ooh. Go on. There you go. I'm actually doing this at a slight angle. I'm looking at it at this angle, so this is a lot harder than I thought it was. Yeah, I was just catching up what you were talking. I had to leave for a minute. I was just catching up. Oh right, okay. No, you can leave whenever you need to, mate. You know, you don't have to. I don't expect anyone to sit here and watch me talk crap for ages and build model kits. It's nice when people do, but I don't expect people to sit there. Because I mean, it's. I know it's watching somebody do something like this and figuring out what they want to do, and it can be a bit mind numbing, for want of a better word. Oh, there you go. A little bit on there. Yeah, so I think this is coming along nicely. I mean, this kit is nice. I think, Andrew, you've seen what it looks like with the lights up on, and I know Alex, the Nova Cross, the Equinox. That was it, Equinox. Thank you. I couldn't remember the name of the ship, but the Nova class is the type of starship. Yeah, it is a cool ship. I have to admit, I really want one, but that's just gonna have to wait till I get a bit more money. There's so many different things I need to get. I've just had to fork out on a new compressor, so I haven't bought any new model kits lately, which, yes, is killing me. It is. I think there's a law against not buying model kits, isn't there? Didn't somebody pass that law recently, that it's a must that we have to buy model kits? Or is that just me and wishful thinking? It's probably me and just wishful thinking, innit? Yeah, probably. Right. And you're gonna go in there like that. R. Okay. Right. And Yeah, this is looking pretty snazzy. And let's go over there. Right. Okay. So I'm going to see what this black looks like, because I've never tried these water-based paints before. This is I think I just got it from like the cost like pack of 10, cost me like £5, different colours. I mean, it's nice and thick normally, but need to see what it's going to be like doing things like this. Excuse me. I mean, I am noticing already that it's starting to separate. Let me get the camera over there. Let me go into OBS mode so I can see what I'm doing. Bring the camera in a bit. You can actually see where it's starting to separate. The thinner from the actual paint. That's what those areas are. So I think with the registry, I may go, once that's dry, spray over it again, and I may go with just another colour of the enamel that I use. Enamel paint just mixed with where is that down there? Enamel paint mixed with lighter fluid. That and the Akira are two of my favourites. I do have the clear Akira one sitting on my shelf. Oh, I Hate You, man. The Akira class, that was in First Contact, wasn't it? If I remember correctly. I think that was the first time I was seeing the Akira class. I remember seeing way back in 2000s. I saw a resin model kit of that to buy, and where I used to get all my model kits from is a place called Comet Miniatures, which is now closed down, which is a shame, because I used to go there a lot. Excuse me. I used to do security, and when I finish in the morning, I'd travel down to Covent Green, something like that. It's in the UK anyway. Fighting the Bog, yeah, that's the one. And I used to go there in the morning, finish work at 7, because you do a 7 till 7 shift. Get on the train, Clapham Junction, that's where it was. Go to Clapham Junction, wait for about an hour till the shop opened, about 8:30, and then I'd go in there. I'd buy all the cheap model kits they used to sell. They used to sell them some off cheap to get rid of them, and I bought a load of Star Trek kits from off of there. But yeah, no, it's just a shame that they closed. It really is. I really want to get hold of their Dalek model kits though, that they made themselves. But they are so much money now that you look for a Dalek Comet Miniatures Dalek model kit, and there you're going for stupid amounts of money. And I mean absolutely stupid amounts. Yeah, definitely a lot. There's a lot of money there. But I do want one. But I'm currently looking for Daleks in Manhattan made by Airfix, I think it is. That will do me. I just want a Dalek model kit. You know, I love Doctor Who, and I just want a Dalek model kit, but a fairly decent sized one. And that's what I liked about the Comet Miniatures one. I think it was about 18 inches tall or something like that when it's built. But I really, really want to get myself one of those. Oh, the sun's come out now. So I don't know if you've seen. This is my Arduino Nano for powering this ship, and it powers everything on here. The spinning brassards, it powers those. It powers the strobes, or the strobes. So we've got 2 white strobes here. The sensors are strobing as well, but they're just going to be strobing at the front. I need to paint the back of them. So it's only strobing at the front, because there's going to be sensors. I'm going to have it like there. I can't scratch build to save my life. You should see what I've done to that Kazon, that poor Kazon wing that I had to try and build. It looks so horrendous. Luckily you ain't going to see it because it's underneath it. But yeah, I'm no good at scratch building. But yeah, so these going to be, it powers the sensors here, which are strobing at the same time as the strobes. You've got your normal flashy lights here. It powers the thrusters underneath. It powers the main lighting in the whole ship, and obviously I think I already mentioned the Bussard collectors and the pulsating impulse engines at the back. Board going in the base, or this model? No, it's actually going in the base. Let me just move the model out of the way while I'm waiting for things to dry. So this is the base it's actually going in, and what I need to do, just underneath here, I need to cut out just a small little hole where this will be able to fit nicely inside there. Because at the moment, as it stands, it's just ever so slightly shy of being flush. We were talking about a millimetre here. So I could even just sand it down a little bit, a millimetre, and have it plug in there. But this is where it's going to be sitting. The wire's going to have a hole coming through here. The wire's coming through there. Then go through here and then attach to these. And then I'm going to attach this to the board after I've pulled all the wires through and everything, and then glue it in, hot glue it in place. The switch, the power for it, is going to be at the back here, and the switch is going to be, no, wait a minute, the power is going to be at the back here, because there's holes at the back where I took this off of an old can't remember what it was called, but it's like it had held different kinds of paintbrushes in there. So that's where I got this from, and so this is where the power's kind of going to come out. So this is going to be the front here, and the switch, I'm going to have a switch here, and I think that's it. Oh, and a switch here, because I wanted to play some sounds from the movie on here as well, which I can easily add into the separately, not in the Arduino, but separately, but be powered from the Arduino, because these things only run on battery. Hey PDK, is that PDK? PDK75, how you doing? Ice cream truck. Yes, there was an ice cream truck. Yeah, I mean, as Andrew, I never ever put, and I would never put a board or any electrical boards or anything like that inside a model kit, because if this goes, then you know you'd have to take the whole ship apart. Whereas if this goes here, I can just pull it out from the bottom and plonk a new one in, because what's even better with this is this, it won't do it now, but it's supposed to be removable. So if my board here, my Nano, goes, I can just pull it off, which I know it will do. Yeah, it will do, honestly, I promise it will. Pull that off, and then I've got, just copy the program onto a new board, because that's why I bought these, which I think I've got. Here we go. Let's get this here. Right here. To Papa. Come on. Come on. Come on, get out. There you go. So yeah, I've got 5 of these. So it's going to be doing 5 model kits that I'm going to be doing. I think my 1350 may take up 2 or 3 of these when I do the 350. I would be concerned about putting any board in a model. Yes, me too. For the reasons I've just mentioned, which already, yes, it was definitely an ice cream truck. PDQ, hey, yes, so many people. I know. Even like Checkbox, he puts them in as well, and I think Lou does as well. You know, all the greats. I mean, you can put them in there. I'm just don't want to, just in case anything goes boobs up, and then I can just, you know, replace it as is. And those were a godsend. When I found those, it's like, oh yeah, that's just got to be written all over it. And so that's what that is. That's absolutely brilliant. I agree with you, always in the base. Yeah, this is much better angle for the camera. Well, this is it's on a different side of my table at the moment. This, I mean, I'm in my new man cave now, PDQ, and what it is, I have my airbrush station here. I'm going to just go into my OBS so I can see what I'm doing. So all along here is my airbrush painting station. Okay, ignore the laptop. And over here is my build station. And when I do the builds, it's normally, the camera's normally over there when I do the builds, because I can't have it right by here because I don't have any room for it over this way. So I have to put it over there. My laptop goes over there, obviously comes inside with me when I'm done. But yeah, so I was considering, when in my old place in my bedroom, I just had this A3 sheet. That's the space I would do all my videos on. So I've got a lot more space to play with now. So as I said, talking about the base, I'm going to have like power button here for the main switch for everything, and then another button here for the song of the theme for the Franklin, not the Star Trek theme, but the theme for the Franklin is actually slightly different, I believe. Theme for the Franklin plus inner noises like the beeps, whistles and blurbs and things like that, excuse me, going in there, and with a background engine noise for the, as if the nacelles were working. Yeah, that's what I planned for this. But the soundboard, I buy them off of eBay. I've done the same thing. If you look at my Knight Rider build, stroke of pure luck with that, by the way. Again, I had a similar kind of setup where I bought the LED for, I think I got it from Evans Designs, because I wanted the lights on Knight Rider to you know, go like that, but fade in and out as it is going, as it does on the actual excuse me, as it does on the actual TV series. And I bought a sound module as well from Amazon, like for $3.99 I think it was, and basically it runs on off a 9-volt battery or 3-volt battery, whatever you want to, it can run off of anywhere up to 3 to 9 volts, and plug it, put it in, and I copied the scanner tone, the noise as it goes along. I'm not going to do it because I sound like an idiot. As it goes along, and then play the music, the theme tune, and then the scanner noise afterwards. But the stroke of luck is when you press that, the one button, and then you press the music. Doesn't matter how long you do it in between, it times exactly the same as when it goes along. That's just a stroke of pure luck. That was on that part. So let's get back to this bad boy. And I went completely off track there, didn't I? Well, I've got to go catch it later. Alright then, Andrew. Yeah, speak to you later, mate. Have a good one. Could it go above you? Connect to the ceiling? No, the ceiling is all the way up there, excuse the light, and it's far too far. And even the zoom wouldn't be good on it. Board I'm building for the board I'm building for the TOS will be in the stand, and every chip I use replaceable, right up in parallel, so if anything goes in the model you only lose one LED. Yeah, exactly. That's what. Yeah, that's the best way to do it, mate. Because as I say, I mean, sometimes I do, when I'm doing my LED ribbons, I do those in series instead of doing it in parallel, just to save the amount of space. And I think I'm in my Kazon build, I'm going to be doing parallel, so they're all individual. But again, I'm going to be using LED ribbon and taping that as well, just to see how it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna, because I think it's gonna sound really nice to have that different kind of sound effect in there. You know, because my JJ Prize is gonna obviously have the Star Trek theme from the movie, and then also the bells and whistles and blurbs from inside the Enterprise, of course, and that's got to happen. And yeah, so that's, but they can all be done. They don't have to be powered from the Nano, because they're small and non-consequential things. They don't have to go in time or anything. They're just going to be like background noise and things like that. Whereas on my 1350, it's going to be going on my Uno and Nanos. Because up sequence, I'm going to have the theme tune going on, the startup sequence, and then, you know, the music going up. So it's all got to be timed correctly. So that's why that's going to be properly done on there. But these don't need to. Right, what am I going to do next? I'm really. Alex mentioned it a little while ago about. Oh dear, am I freezing? Am I freezing? Because it looks like I'm jittering when I'm watching it. But that could be me. I mean, you have to bear with me, because I'm doing this on my Wi-Fi, because I don't have landline in the shed. I'm in the shed at the back of the garden. My house is all the way back in the other side there. So let me just get this to focus. Hopefully that'll be a bit better. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Yeah. Right, what else can I do at the minute? Things are still too damp to actually do anything major with it. Right, what I am noticing with that colour I use, that black, that cheapy black thing, it's actually turning slightly grey anyway. It's not pure black. Let me see if I can get... Right, sick cam. I'm going to get the camera over. And I'm going to go to OBS so I can see what I'm doing, so you see it. But if you look, right, there's, you can see where it's nice and new and fresh, nice and black. But as it's drying, let's get in there, you can see that it's actually slightly grayer, which is not really what I want for that, because I want that to be nice and black. Alright, let's go back into my live stream. Yeah, so, hey Fangirl, how you doing? You made it? Yeah, you did. We've been doing I've been doing quite a bit of nothing really. No, just kidding. No, I've been. Put my teeth back in and start again. Thank you. What we've done, what I've done, is I've added a slight copper tint to this part here. I don't even know what you would call this part. And then done a slight dry brush of silver over the top. Then I used some chalk pastels, this colour and a orangey colour, to make some rust effects and things going on, make it look nice and dirty along here. Watered it down with some floor polish over the top, wiped it down to make streaks, and then I'm just discussing panel lines and this cheap paint that I put on here, which isn't looking very good because it's going grey. And now you're caught up. Randy Newbert, I have done the boards in the model and in the base. The boards will last the lifetime of the model either way. You're more likely to burn out an LED here or there. Build is looking good. Cheers, dude. Yeah, I just think it's because it's... I just find it easier. And I've got... Usually, when I'm doing model kits, I have such a rat's nest of wires going here, there and everywhere, but I just find it easier just to put them all in at the bottom once it's all said and done. But I have to admit, I do have to make notes of it, and I write down. I've got a notepad on my main PC indoors where I actually write down what wire goes to where and what colour goes to where and what it does. So I know when I go to attach the wires to these, because they're matching the different things here on the Nano, then I know where everything is and where everything goes. And what's good about these that I'm using with the Nano as well, the Nano comes off, so if the Nano does ever get broken, I can then just put it back on. Hence that's why I do it, me personally. But everyone does things differently. I mean, I'm painting and weathering this completely differently to some other people would, but that's the beauty of model kits. Is I've watched about 10 different people build the same ship, but not one of them do it exactly the same way. And that's why I love this hobby. It's so diverse. It's so you can just do almost anything with it. You know, it's absolutely brilliant. Oh dear, I'm talking too much, you know. That's what I'm doing. Oh, excuse me. That's better. That quick vape. Right, so what's next? I think I need to mask these off, before I do anything else. Where did I put my masking tape? Oh yeah! And you're not up there, are you? No, of course not. Where? I've got all my glues and everything else. So where did I put my masking tape? That is the question of the century. Oh yeah, dagnammit. There. Alright, you'll do. You'll do. Come to Papa. Come on. Out you come. Got an open one somewhere, but can't find it, so I'm obviously going to have to open a whole new one. Yeah, so Fergal, what are you working on at the moment? Anything good? I haven't really spoke to you in a while, Fergal. You've been busy. I mean, I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about you've not been around as often. I'm not moaning at you, by the way. So don't think that. I'm just being a nosy ass, to be fair. There we go. That's good up there. Switch that in. Yeah, I agree. Everyone builds their kits to their liking. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is. As I said, it's why I like it about the hobby so much. You can do things your own way. I mean, like the colour I chose for this, it's my own. The main colour, it's my own mix. It's my own colour scheme for it. It's not exactly what it should be, but as long as I think it looks cool, that's the important. I'm doing Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She's sitting on a tombstone. Oh nice, is that resin or vinyl? Come on, get in there, get all the way in there, thank you. There we go. That's it. There's a good boy. There you go, go on. Yeah, I'm not very good at painting figures. I mean, I think I was starting to do a Cthulhu thingy, and I kind of like stopped for a little bit because I was losing sight of what I was supposed to be doing, and it wasn't turning out the way I expected it to. And we'll go back into it. And we're going to need to put a tiny bit there, which I have just here. And I'll put the U in there. There you go. It's a good boy. Yes, you are. Yeah, get in there. There you go. This is just to protect it, because I'm going to think of doing something along here. I need to get the instructions. I'm not going to do it today, but I need to do all the masking off where I'm going to paint the red bits and everything, but I still need to sand some of those bits down. And same with the front of the, I mentioned it earlier, same with the front, I still need to sand this down. I still got to put in certain places, like here, I need to put a window masking, I use PVA glue basically to make windows in bits. I need, and some of them don't have. As don't know if you can see, but on the side here, I need to sand that down and then scribe in the panel lines, because no doubt that's going to disappear after it's done. And they don't need anything in, because they actually have a slight gap anyway, which is supposed to. Yep. Okay. So yeah. So it's definitely coming along nicely. I like where you're going with it. Oh, it's resin, right? Cheers. Resin, awesome. I like resin kits. I like where you're going with it. Thank you very much, Randy. AK, that's AK Interactive, isn't it? They do a great big book on figure painting. Yeah, it's something I wanted to want to do. I've been looking at some figures on a certain site called E2046, where there's a couple of figures. I mean, I've got the anime of High School of the Dead. I love that anime. I think it's absolutely brilliant. But they do have a resin model kit of one of the main characters. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but one of the main characters in it, she's got long black hair, violet eyes, and she always uses a katana. And I think she's one of the best characters in the whole thing. And I wanted to get a model kit of that. But what's stopping me from getting that is I don't know how to do the flesh tones, and I've got an idea, but the only flesh tones I've ever done have been Warhammer, and they're like 38mm scale, you know, so they're like tiny things, so you're not really going to see that much detail as a proper full-blown figure. I've never really done before, so that's why I haven't actually done that yet. But I suppose I will. I think I might have to look into that book and see if I can get it off of Amazon and get it on Kindle or something. That'd be awesome. Anyone following my build on the Blade Liga Zero? No, Blade Zero Jaeger. No, Liga Zero Jaeger. Oh, for God's sake, I can't hear. The Zoids kit, the Zoids model kit. Anyone following that? I'm thinking of getting some. After I sold a lot of my Gundams, there's a few that I wished I hadn't sold, so I'm going to get them back. And I need to get them back. I need my Gundam fix. I love Gundam model kits as well. And so I need to get them. And let's clear this little mess up here. There we go. In the bin we go. Oh, excuse me, please. So there's a few things I want to do now before we finish up, because I mean, yeah, watch them all. They're not making season 2. I think the manga's been finished already, but they're not making season 2, which is annoying because I love that series. I think it's brilliant, absolutely hilarious, and it's got zombies, and I love me a good zombie. So, a couple of little detail paintings I'm going to be doing once I figure out where I put my copper paint. Where did I put that back in the drawer? Did I? Weapon bonds. Greedy gold. Weapon bonds. Okay. And again, I'm going to be doing a dry brush. But I'm only going to do it on certain pieces, not on a lot of it. So let's get some paint on here. Wipe it off. And I'm just going to... Oh, I don't know if I'm in shot here, so... Can everyone see okay? Let me just get this to focus in a little bit because it's gone out of focus just because my big body's in the bloody way. Hang on. We go into OBS. So no, stop it. That's it. There. Stay. Right. So and then just lightly dry brush this area here with the copper. And when you're dry brushing, it's for the people that haven't done it before, you get rid of almost all the paint off of your brush. Almost all of it. Just get rid of it. Gone. Bye bye. No, see you later. Woohoo! 5 points for anyone who knows what movie that was from. 5 points. I'll give you 5 points. You can spend those 5 points on whatever you want. And next I'm going to go just a little bit on here. And on this one here as well. There you go. And on the edge here, I think a little bit around here. Give a bit more definition on these raised areas. There we go. A little bit there. And when, as I say, and you lightly, the idea of dry brushing, the paintbrush is pretty much dry. Hence the word dry brushing. And you just lightly go over the edges of it, all the edges you want done, and it will just bring out the detail and make it pop. I think I'll go with these bits here as well, but these bits I'm going to go slightly heavier. You know, just down here. So that might not have been in shot, so I apologise in advance. This live business is very difficult trying to keep everything in shot. I'm not going to do the underside bit here yet because I haven't obviously started weathering on or anything on here. I'm just doing the top section at the moment. And what I want to do now, I'm going to lighten it up just a snab. Let's get 2 drops of that silver on there. You could do with making a couple of mods. Just in case someone starts saying stuff you don't want shown. make a couple of mods, like what what kind of mods? My brain is gone doolally. It really has. It's gone kaput. Right, so on the edge where that copper is, this lighter copper, I'm just going to paint in there, and on this side as well, and on here put that light copper on there. Just to give it a little bit of texture, a little bit of something other than what's already there. And here. And there. And there. And another one there. And last but not least, one right there. Okay, there we go, that will do for now. This is still tacky, so I've got to be very careful not to get fingerprints or anything on it. Excuse me. Yeah, okie dokie, that will do for that. So I will make someone a moderator. If someone comes on being rude, the mods can delete their messages and time them out. I think if I start doing more model kit live series and episodes, I think I may think of doing something like that. At the moment, I mean, this is only my second live stream. You know, so it's not. Oh, I think I've paused. I've got paused. No, come on, come on, come on. I'll catch up in a minute. Because I'm trying to watch it live as it's happening as well, and there's about a 30-second delay. But at the minute it looks like it's frozen. So I'm just going to not do anything for a minute until it's coming. It's like staggering. I don't know what it's like for you guys. But I am only on Wi-Fi. In here. Come on. Right, there we go. I think that's now caught up. Ish. Well, for me it's caught up. I mean, yeah, as I say, if I'm doing more live streams, which I'm thinking of doing, if this one goes okay with the Wi-Fi, if not, I'm gonna have to get a repeater in here and get a stronger signal. I mean, I've got 4 or 5 bars, so it should be okay. Yeah, if I get more, do more, then I may think about it. But at the minute, most of the people that watch my streams are fairly decent human beings. I think I'm the only one that can be rude and crude at the minute on these streams, and even on my videos I can be borderline, because my videos are not designed for kids. I'm dealing with chemicals, I'm dealing with sharp objects, I'm dealing with things that the kids shouldn't be anywhere near. So my videos are not designed for kids. So if I want to swear or do anything, I will, and I have done. And I can be quite rude, and not rude as in rude to people, but rude as in I've got dirty mind. But that's my problem. So if I get more and more, then yeah, I probably will do. And talking about that, my Kazon build, I am thinking of giving it away. Whoever gets to, how big will be? I want to give it away as a present, as a gift. But when I get to 1,000 subs, It's buffering every so often. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that. I want to give a model kit away, and I'm thinking the Kazon will be a good one to give away. Or yeah, but I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it's gonna be when I reach 1,000 subs, 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 500 or something at the moment, 548. And when I reach 1,000, I want to give a model kit away. I tell you what, no, it won't even be the what it'll do. I've been on gaming channels and people have come on just typing the N word just to be offensive. Why would people do that? That's just wrong. Absolutely wrong. You know, there's no rhyme or reason for anything like that. That's just ridiculous. I'm not going to get into politics or anything like that. I mean, my stepdad's Turkish. My brother-in-law's from Jamaica. You know, it's things like that. You know, people acting like that are just stupid. They're absolutely stupid. But as I was saying, 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna buy and build a model kit, have it lit up and everything. It says 445. Okay. 445. 445. Is that the amount of subscribers I've got? I thought I had more than that. I thought I'm positive it was 548. Crap, maybe not. Let's go to my channel. Let's have a little look-see. Yeah, no, 445, yeah. I'm positive I had 548 a little while ago. Goodness sake. Yeah. Yeah, well, it better not happen on any of my live streams, because they will certainly hear about it. But yeah, but I'm not entirely sure what kind of model kit it would be. I think what I'm gonna do, hit 1,000 subscribers, get all the names of all the 1,000 subscribers in a box, in a box. Okay, there's going to be a price limit on the model kit because I don't have that much money, and the name that I would pull out will then get to choose a model kit from the 3 model kits that I will stipulate, for want of a better word. That'll be built, painted and lit up, and things like that. So I'm thinking of doing something like that in the near future. I mean, as you guys who's been following me now for a long time, I don't beg for people to subscribe to my channel. I don't tell them to like my channel. You know, that's up to them. You know, but I think every now and then it's nice to get the word out, and that's where you guys come in. You're going to get the word out to help me get it out. We need to get the more subscribers. I don't do this for money. I don't get monetization from YouTube. I do this because I enjoy doing it. I want to share the hobby with everybody else. That's it. That's the only reason I'm doing this. You know. Plus they put the ballpark far too high to get any money from them anyway, which is really silly. Yeah. So I think I'm going to have to leave this here because I've been going since 6 o'clock and it's now nearly 8 o'clock at night. For the moment, the live video will be on YouTube. Price of model kit is getting me. Oh, Russell, I'll tell you what. Ever since the lockdown, the prices of the model kits are going through the roof. It's annoying. What model kit I was looking at that I had in my watch list, right, for let's say eBay or Amazon, and I had it in my watch list or wish list, whatever you want to call it, and it was at X price. And then a few weeks after, it's like during the lockdown and everything, it's been bumped up to XX price instead of X price. You know, and it's absolutely ridiculous. It's because people are going to be stuck in, and it's they're price gouging, price price gouging, gouging, raising up the prices because people are stuck in and they're gonna be buying more model kits. Excuse me, I can't think of what it's called, but I think it's called price gouging. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to leave this here now, guys. And I know, Fangirl, you've only been here for like half an hour, so I do apologise. But this is still too tacky to do anything with, and I want to finish doing a few things on here first before I continue on do the rest of it, because I want to try a few different things on here to get different effects and see what I can do with getting shoe polish on here, and see what that would look like as a wash to go inside these bits here. But guys, I want to say thank you very, very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you watching my videos. I appreciate you coming here now and just, you know, interacting with me, talking with me. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, because I don't say it very often on my videos, which is wrong of me, but I really do appreciate every single one of you. And without you guys watching my videos, there'd be no point really, would there? I might as well just sit in my room, well, my now new man cave, and build them myself, without sharing what I know and the passion I have for doing these. Yes, yeah. So thank you very much, guys. I really do appreciate every single one of you. Really do. Right, so I'm gonna go. Have a great night, and you too, Fangirl. I will speak to you later. You take care of yourselves, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will probably be the continuation of the Zoids wolf kit. No, he's a tiger, isn't he? He's a tiger. Yeah, liger, tiger. Yeah. So he's excuse me. Continuation of that. So I'll see you guys later. You take care of yourselves. Goodbye now. Right, now I need to go back and quickly stop this. Right, how do I stop this again? God dagnammit. Yes, I know I'm live. Right, there we go. Right, come on. And we stop streaming. Are you sure you want to stop streaming the live video? Yes, I will be. That's why I want to stop it. Oh, for goodness sake. Right, see you later on, guys. You take care of yourselves. Bye-bye now.